Hey everybody, welcome to part 3. In the first part, we looked at how to set up an assignment using Google inside of Canvas. So we're going to do all of our templating. We're going to get everything sent out to students. Then I submitted as a student from the iPad. And now we're going to look at the teacher side again. How do I look at these assignments? How do I score them? How do I get feedback? And how do I return it to kids? So I'm in Canvas. I'm going to open up that assignment demo. And when this loads, it's going to show me that preview again that we saw when we created the assignment. But now I also see that I have a submission here. The student has submitted that work. I'm going to switch to the student side real quick. For students, they also see that they're all set. Everything is submitted and ready. It tells me it's submitted up here. So in the teacher end, I'm ready to review this work. So I'm going to click on Instructional Technologies work, and my whole roster would be there. Obviously, if I had more students, as well as their state, so if they're just active in it or if it's submitted, I can look at that. I've got a view of the student slide. I'm an editor, so I can come in and I can make changes. I can leave comments on the slides. You can do anything you can do within the slides editor as if you were editing the slide in real time. But that's all I wanted to see. Did they put their name on there? So I'm going to score this a 10 out of 10. Now this looks like the speed grader, but this is Google's grading system. You have to use this one. This view will not open in the speed grader, but when I score it here and return that work, it will dump that grade back into Canvas for me. You don't have to double score it. So I'm giving it 10 out of 10. I can leave some feedback to that student. And now you can either go to the next student. There's a couple arrows up here to go left and right. I'm only one in the class, so I can't jump and see any more, but you can filter by status. This is a great one. If I had more students to grade, I can continue grading before returning anything. Over here on the right, this tells me it's not returned. It's not been unlocked for that student to go and see. So I can return this single one, or I can continue grading and giving feedback and then return everything all at once. And return everybody's all at the same time, and I don't have to remember which one I've done and which one I haven't. So for this case, I'm just going to hit return. It's going to remind me that, hey, you're about to return that. Great. That sends it back to the student. It sends the grade over to Canvas for me into the gradebook. I can close these tabs. And when this reloads, or as I reload it, that status will change to returned. And we'll see that in just a minute. On the student side, so there we go, returned. Here's the total score. The student side, let me go back over there. I'm going to refresh this page. So next time they log in, it tells them their status. So it's going to say, here's your score. Great. This is the file. I can open it up and continue working on it. So maybe I don't score it. Maybe I just leave it blank and give them some feedback here. They can open it up and continue to work on that assignment. And that's a great way to use this, especially because Google is collaborative. So maybe it's a group project and we've got kids working on things. I give them feedback and I send it back without a score. And I'm going to delay that score until it's done. And then at that point, it's full credit based on the feedback. And we focused on the learning. We focused on the process and not just turning a thing in. So that's it. That's part 3 of how to use Google within Canvas. Remember, this takes away the pain of making templates and copying and sharing and submitting. Using this process to create those templates or send those templates to students is a much easier workflow for you and for kids because it's all contained in one spot. If you need help, remember you can always get in touch. Leave a comment below. We'd be happy to answer questions in the comments. I try to read and answer as many as I can. If there are other things you'd like to see, please leave us a comment because we're always looking for new video ideas. And you can also check us out on our blog, on Instagram, YouTube, like all those things. So thanks for watching. I'm Brian. This is Elkhart Instructional Technology, and we'll see you next time.